Good morning, KLGR viewers. KLGR Farm Director Scott Colon with you on this Thursday, March 2nd. Here's a look at your ag headlines and a look at the markets. In ag headlines, Republican Senator Mike Lee of Utah is leading a bipartisan effort to reform ag checkoff programs. Lee was introduced by Democrats Cory Booker, Christian Gillibrand, and Elizabeth Warren, along with Republican Rand Paul, in reintroducing the Opportunities for Fairness in Farming Act. Checkoffs are mandatory Department of Agriculture fees assessed on a per-unit basis that fund boards designed to promote the commodity as a whole. However, Lee says, quote, checkoff programs are filled with waste and often abuse those who are forced to contribute to their coffers, end quote. Among other things, the bill would prohibit checkoff programs from contracting with any organization that lobbies on agricultural policy. The legislation is met with mixed reviews from ag groups, with RCAF USA CEO Bill Bullard stating, quote, the decades-old beef checkoff program is ill-suited to meet the needs of today's cattle farmers and ranchers, end quote. However, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association responded, saying, quote, in 2021, cattle producers overwhelmingly denied a referendum to end the checkoff, end quote. The Environmental Protection Agency yesterday announced a proposed rule paving the way for year-round E15 as a group of states' governors requested. The proposal would allow states to remove the 1 psi volatility waiver for gasoline ethanol blends containing 10% ethanol in their states. The EPA is proposing removing the 1 psi waiver in Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin, and is proposing an effective date for all states as of April 28, 2024. Biofuels groups, however, criticized the implementation date of the proposal, with Growth Energy CEO Emily Score responding, quote, first and foremost, we need E15 in 2023 so consumers can save money every time they fuel up at the pump, end quote. And the National Corn Growers Association supports the governor's plans and expressed serious concerns over the one-year delay in implementation and the market uncertainty the delay creates for E15 in 2023. NCGA President, Minnesota corn grower Tom Haig stated, quote, these governors did the right thing, but EPA's proposal delays the solution, end quote. And the National Cattlemen's Beef Association is calling on Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack to immediately halt U.S. beef imports from Brazil. The announcement comes as Brazil reported another atypical case of BSE into the World Animal Organization for Animal Health last week. That report indicated 35 days elapsed between when the case was first identified and the date that it was confirmed. NCBA President Todd Wilkinson stated, quote, we have seen Brazil repeatedly fail to meet the 24-hour requirement for reporting animal diseases, end quote, adding, quote, we expect USDA to keep the border closed to Brazil until they can demonstrate that they are willing and able to play by the trade rules that govern all other nations, end quote. NCBA did send a letter to the USDA demanding immediate action on the issue and supports bipartisan legislation in the Senate to suspend Brazilian beef imports pending a review of that country's standards. That's a look at ag headlines. Here's a look at the markets right now. May corn down a quarter at $6.35 and a half. December down 2 cents at $5.67 and a quarter. May soybeans up a half at $14.94 and a half, while November beans are also down 2 cents at $13.57 even. Chicago May wheat up 3 3/4 at $7.13 3/4. September up 2 1/4 at $7.31 even. Minneapolis May spring wheat up 5 3/4 at $8.69 1/4, while September's up 5 1/2 at $8.56 3/4. Kansas May red wheat up 3 1/4 at $8.19 1/2, while September is up 1 3/4 at $8.14 1/4. May oats up a quarter at $3.35 3/4. July down 1 at $3.37 1/4. May soybean meal up $1.30 at $471.30, while December's up 70 cents at $417.90. May soybean oil is down 54 cents at $60.29. December off 26 cents at $58.21. Meanwhile, in the livestock markets, April live cattle are down 37.5 cents at $164.75. August down 15 cents at $159.52. April lean hogs up 80 cents at 85 3/4. June's up $1.07 at $101.88. March feeder cattle up 40 cents at $188.70. May up 30 cents at $199.30. April, pork cutouts down 22.5 cents at $91.47, while June is unchanged at $105.47. On the Class 3 milk futures, April is down 9 cents at 17.5, June down 8 cents at 18.37. That's a look at egg headlines and a market update. I'm Farm Director Scott Colomb saying you can find farm news online at myklgr.com, and thanks for watching.
Capabilities of their vehicles are unable to continue moving forward and they're getting stuck, and we're having to go out there and rescue them.
San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon Dykas, some areas around Lake Tahoe seeing 50 feet of snow. Trouble in the air and at some airports. In one incident, a man accused of checking a bag with an explosive device inside at the Allentown, Pennsylvania airport. Investigators say the suspect is due in court today.
They're obviously very happy that the screening system worked in this case, but they need to know why this particular suspect